Okay, so today we're going to talk about some series that I will absolutely be continuing this year or this coming year, and some series that I will absolutely not be continuing. Alright, so the first series that I will not be continuing anymore is actually the Cool Prince series. So, I believe that this trilogy is kind of already, I don't know, was it a trilogy? I don't remember, but don't quote me on this. I know that she came out with more books for it, called, I think, The Stolen Heir and Prisoner something. But let's just say I will not be continuing this just because I felt that this was marketed as a romantasy, and I just wasn't feeling the romance. I did get a lot of the fantasy in here, and I did like the magic and the politics in here, and I felt that Jude, the character, was very good at playing her part of politics, but I just wasn't feeling any connection between the FMC and the MMC, so I don't care to read this anymore. It was just kind of boring to me. So another series that I will not be continuing is the Sacred Stone series. So I only read the first book, and judging from the first book already, it just felt like that I read this book. The plot line for it, the romance and everything was just repetitive from what I've usually read. So you might like it, but for me it just wasn't. There was spice to it, and there was romance, there was action, and they had their training arc and everything too, but it was just not for me. This one really pains me to say it, but the Lightlark series. Sorry. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No. I loved Lightlark, okay? I loved reading it. Nightbane, I was only here for Grimm. I'm just saying. And I know a lot of people were there just for Grimm as well. That's the only reason why I delved into Skyshade. So, but this book, Isla, annoying, okay? Even more annoying. She grew very annoying towards the very end of it. I just felt as if they were just adding more plot to it and not resolving the original plot. So I was just really confused. Like, things were being added that was never even said in the first two books that just didn't make sense to add on the third book now. So no. Alright, let's talk about the books that I will absolutely be continuing now. Let's go with the Crescent City series. Yes. Absolutely yes. Okay? Once again, Sarah J. Maas has come out with a banger, and love the dynamic between Bryce and Hunt. I just love the lore of it, the world building. It was captivating, and also the magic system. It's very modern. Like, they had cell phones. They had indoor plumbing. The Empyrean series. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. If you haven't read this book already, number one, banger. Number two, even more of the banger. So, go get it. Like, Rebecca Yarros, genius, okay? I need to know what happens with Violet and Xaden. It's just the plot twists and the characters. I am just in love with them, all of them. And the dragons, like, how could you not want to become a dragon rider after this? So the last series that I will absolutely continue to fucking read is the Crowns of Nyaxia series. So I know these two are just a duet. Carissa Broadbent made a fantastic world about this. About if you like vampires and trials and everything, you should definitely read these series. But yes, since this is just a duet, and I absolutely loved this. I loved Rain, and I loved Araya's dynamic. Obviously, I will be reading the third book, which is the Book of Shadowborn Duet, okay? This is the Book of Nightborn Duet. This is the Book of Shadowborn Duet. So I will continue it, and I would love to learn more about Carissa Broadbent's vampiric world and the Crowns of Nyaxia series. It's just there's a lot of lore to it, even though they're kind of like short reads, so they're not like a Sarah J. Maas Bible, but she does put a lot of world building into this, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's like a drug for me. So, any books of Carissa Broadbent? Absolutely.